And Rwanda is just one of those little engine that could type of country that really believes in itself and is pushing their tourism offering very wisely. Rwanda promotes themselves through a lot of sports diplomacy / sports marketing. You see a Visit Rwanda on the sleeve as a sleeve sponsor on Arsenal football team, which is a British Premier League team. You see it on PSG, which is a French Premier team, and also Bayern Munich, which is a German team. So you see, it's very strategic investments that the government here does as well in tourism, so that millions of eyeballs can actually see the brand of Rwanda, because it's not just a country, it is a brand, and very few countries understand that they're a brand. Rwanda understands that very well. So they promote that brand name, Visit Rwanda, to the world. Right now, for us in private sector, if you see that the country that you're in, whether it's your country of birth or your chosen country, as in my case, to live in, if you see that chosen country actually making positive moves and conducive moves for you to be successful in a certain sector, then why wouldn't you support that? So when we saw the moves being made within tourism, we said, all these people are going to be coming, and all of them don't want to stay at big box hotels and just the usual big names that, it is what it is. Like, they have been doing their business how they do their business for generations. But the new form of staying is digital nomads. It is families that are backpackers, not just solo backpackers anymore. But also we have the solos as well. So we have different kind of travelers that we're able to entertain in our fast moving business. Yeah. And when you're a smaller player within the hospitality sector, you are able to be agile and respond quickly to guest needs, guests' feedback, because we can't know everything. Actually, this business, 650 KGL Place, we started last year, so last August. So it's been about 9 months. We started with 4 apartments, and now we're up to 10 apartments. And these are full serviced apartments. They're furnished. We provide cleaning. For us, it's not just a place to lay your head, but it's a lifestyle. It's an experience.
You have 650 KGL Place. Looks amazing, I've got to say.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm going to go down the page. People can book directly with you.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
So you can save the fees on third party booking platforms. Go directly to 650kglplace.com. And some people ask us why 650, why KGL, what does the name mean? So when we started, actually, our first properties, those first 4 properties I mentioned, were on the street KG 650 Street. So it's literally our address, and we just did a play on words and created a bigger brand address to put place on there and what have you. So 650 KGL Place. And it really has that kind of global kind of ring. When you hear the name, it sounds like an established place. We really want to dress for the job we want, not just where we are, but where we're going.
Okay. And
all the furniture, by the way, as well, Dawn, that you see in these pictures, we're quite proud of our design aesthetic. It's all handmade. We have a local team under our direction that we empower and capacity build the local population, from carpenters to seamstresses, horticulture people, gardeners, you name it. Everything was done locally. There's nothing imported, like save for maybe like the appliances, microwaves, etc. But those were imported by a local person. So we're still giving business to the local economy.
What about the artwork? The art?
Yes. Thank you so much for asking that. So the artwork, the paintings were done by young Rwandans. Yeah. So like these, I actually count as my friends. I know them personally. You see in my background, this is all done by local Rwandans. Young Rwandans. And also we have started to implement some AI and some creativity with some of our artwork in our newer apartments. Gorillas are a big thing here. So is the big five animals. In our new apartments, we've incorporated some digital artwork that are representative of gorillas in different situations. It's kind of like, tongue in cheek, a bit playful, as well as the big five as well. So like lions, elephants, rhinos, etc.
Mm. Okay, right. So we can see some of the attractions that people can go and see.
Yeah, yeah. Rwanda is a small country, but man, is there a lot to do. And it's called the land of a thousand hills with good reason. Very, very hilly country, but we
Oh,
receive a lot
wow.
of rainfall, and the country is just green and lush. And actually, some things work to your advantage when you really think about it in the bigger scheme of things. Because if you look at how a lot of other countries suffer from various things, especially countries that are
Mm.
developing nations, and that's from Asia to South America to Africa.
Yeah.
Because of our mountainous terrain, we don't have large expressways. So, although yes, people do have cars, this is not a huge driving society, right? So, most of transportation is public transport, so buses. People take their time. Things aren't so rush here, because again, the roads are only but so wide. But any
Yeah.
road here that is paved, I guarantee you it is a very nice road. You don't see potholes in like roads that are paved. And
Yeah.
not everything is paved, but it's getting there. Whereas the government is actively working with the local communities, villages, etc., to prioritize areas that are developing faster than others and start to implement infrastructure such as public water systems, electricity, Wi-Fi, paved roads, etc. You see that actively happening all over Rwanda.
Okay. Okay. And we can see your prices per day to stay at your residences.
Yeah, yeah. When it comes to our price points and offering, we know that where we're positioned isn't the lowest, but it's definitely not the highest either. We have a very value for money offering.
Mm.
A lot of guests have even told us that like we're priced very reasonably, and sometimes even a bit low. To them, they're like, "Wow, you could charge more for this." And to be honest, we know that because we do our market research.
Yeah.
However, we uh we want to attract um a steady flow of guests. We don't want to just put our prices so high that we get a few people every now and again just for that quick buck or what have you. We look at long term and relationships over time. And case in point, as I said, we've been going for about 9 months. We've had close to 100 guests already, and we've already had more than 4 to 5 repeat guests that have come back again,
Mm.
um, because they loved what we had to offer, and the service as well. So there's one thing about the accommodation themselves, but the service is something that you can't put a price on, and
Yeah.
that's due to our forward-facing, friendly, informative team here at 650 KGL Place.